Hello guys, welcome to my channel Create Knowledge. In this video we learn how to create Java JDBC, that's called Java Database Connectivity with Eclipse IDE in Maven Project. You know, Maven is a popular building tool for managing dependencies and building Java project. In my previous video, we have learned how to download and install MySQL Database in system, and also I have given demo how to create a database and database table in MySQL Workbench and MySQL command line operation. And also in my last video I told you how to configure MySQL connector jar in Eclipse IDE. If you have not seen my two previous videos, in my description box I am giving the link of my last two videos. Please watch the videos, that will help you a lot to understand and get the knowledge how to create a JDBC project in Eclipse IDE. Hope you have installed MySQL in your system. Now I am going to open Eclipse IDE and create a Maven project. Now I am going to open Eclipse IDE. Okay, Eclipse IDE is open. Now I am going to create a Maven project. New Maven project, and then next new Maven project, and the next, and you select catalog internal Maven archetype quick start, and then next, and you give the group ID. I am giving the group ID com.gopal. You can give as you like. Artifact ID is the project name. So I am giving the project name is MySQL _ insert, and then finish and click here. Now see, MySQL _ insert project is created. And you see, when you make a Maven project, you will get the sign M. M means Maven, J is Java. Click here and you see in Maven Dependency there is no jar file. There is no jar file of MySQL, and you get a pom.xml. Pom.xml is a dependency file. So when you write in Maven project, you have to put the dependency on pom.xml. So I am just click on pom.xml and you see the dependency for JUnit. Now I will put the dependency here. I will put the dependency of MySQL here. But for getting the MySQL dependency, I have to open Google Chrome browser, and in MVN Repository you will get the dependency of Maven Dependency. Now I am going to open Google Chrome browser and write here MySQL jar Maven download, and you see this is Maven Repository, and click here MySQL connector Java. Click here MySQL connector Java, and this is 8.0.32. This is the latest version of MySQL, and I am also download and install this version 8.0.32. So click here. This is the MVN repository. Now this is the link of MySQL connector. We have to copy this link from dependency open to dependency close tag. Copy it. Ctrl C, and we have to paste this link in pom.xml. I am just going to minimize this window. In pom.xml, here I have to paste the dependency. So I paste it here, and this is MySQL connector Java 8.0.32, and then save the project. Okay, it is saved, but here I am not getting any error. That means I am successfully put the dependencies of MySQL, and close this pom.xml. Now I have to create a Java JDBC file. For Java, we have to create a class file. In src main Java, click here. You get here my package name is com.gopal. You right click here, add new, and create a class. I am giving the name of class. I am giving the name MySQL _ insert, and I'll tick on main method, that is public static void main, and then finish. MySQL _ insert is created. I have to put insert data in my MySQL database. So I have to open a database and table in MySQL. Now I am going to MySQL Workbench. Now I have to open MySQL Workbench. This is my MySQL Workbench shortcut. Click on and click here and put the password. Then OK. Now see, MySQL Workbench is open. Now I am going to create a database and table. Click here, create new schema in the connection server. Click here, and I am giving the name of my schema or database employee. I am giving the employee and then apply. Then OK. Create schema employee, apply, and finish. And you see employee database is created. Click here, click on table, create a new table, create table. So now I am giving the name of my table is detail, because I have to put the employee details. So my database name is employee, my table name is detail, and click on here for display setting. Here I have to fill the column. I am creating one column is ID. This is employee ID, integer type, primary key, and then employee name, and that is varchar string. Next I am taking department, that is also varchar, and next I am taking salary. Let me take it varchar. Address, that is varchar 45. Okay. Now I put the 5 field. One is ID, one is name, one is department, one is salary, one is address, and then apply. Okay. You see my ID is primary key. ID is not null, name, department, salary, and address. Then apply and then finish, and go to table and view and see the details view. So my fields are ID, name, department, salary, and address. So I have to fill the data by using Eclipse IDE Maven project. So now I am going to my Eclipse IDE. So here I am taking input from user. That's why I have to write scanner class. Now I am going to write here scanner class SC is equal to new scanner system.in, and taking input from user. So I have write here system.out.print, enter ID, enter name, enter department, enter salary, and enter address. ID is integer type, so I have written it int. Name is string type, so I write string. Here you get a red line because there is a cross mark, a red cross is there. Now I have to import scanner class. Import scanner. Now it is removed. Now I have to put the JDBC connection. In JDBC connection, we have to use try and catch. Try and catch, using it for avoid the exception. So you have to write try and catch. Inside the try, I put the Java database connectivity, and you write here exception E, and curly bracket, and if any error will come, if you got to get the message of error, I have to write system.out.print E and pass the E. So E is indicate the exception. Now I have to write the JDBC connectivity. There are 5 steps in JDBC connectivity. Step 1 is load driver class. Driver class, for loading a driver class, you have to write class.forName com.mysql.jdbc.driver. You have to write the first step is class.forName com.mysql.jdbc driver. And step number 2 is create connection. You have to remember these 5 steps. So step 2 is create connection. Connection con driver manager dot get connection. Here this is the URL of MySQL. JDBC colon MySQL colon / localhost 3306 is port number of JDBC for MySQL, and my database name is employee, and my ID is root, and my password is admin. All the details of MySQL. MySQL port number is 3306. So here I am getting the 2 red mark. Please, you have to remember these steps. Connection, I have to import the connection. Import connection. I have to import driver manager. Import driver manager. This tutorial is gone. Now step number 3. Step number 3 is prepare SQL query. You have to write prepare SQL query. Prepare SQL query. Here this is one method is there of prepare statement ps con.prepare statement, and here you have to write in, because I am going to insert the value, so you have to write, you have to pass insert into my table name is detail, and there are 5 values. The 5 values which I am taking input from user: ID, name, department, salary and address. So this is the 5 question mark is there. One is ID, one is name, this is department, salary and address. And you see here also I am getting a red line, so I have to import prepared statement. Import prepared statement. Step number 3, and here I have to pass the 5 query. I have to put the value of 5 query. First query is ID. First query is ID. This is first, this is second. This is first, this is second, third, fourth, fifth. So first query I write here ps dot set int number 1 is ID. This is 1 and 1 is indicate ID. Next one ps dot set string to name. ps dot set string to name. And next one is ps dot set string 3 department. ps dot set string 3 department. And fourth one is ps dot set string salary. And fifth one is address. ps dot set string address. ps dot set string 5 address. So third step is complete. Now I have to write the fourth step. Fourth step is fire SQL query or run SQL query. Fire SQL query. This is the fourth step. Here I have to write ps dot execute update. You have to write ps dot execute update. If you write the ps dot execute update, your table database table will be execute. But how I to know during the run the program? So I have passed one integer. I am taking an integer value z. Int z is equal to ps dot execute query, execute update. And why I am taking integer z? Because if the value of z is more than 0, that means data has successfully updated. If value of z is less than 0, then I will get an error that record not saved. So I have here used if and else. If you write Z is greater than 0 and get the output, record saved successfully. If the value of Z is less than 0, you will get the message record is not saved. So I write else, I'll pass the message system.out.print record not saved. So pass the message record not saved. And fifth step is connection close connection. I have to close the connection. So I have to write fifth step is close connection, and you write here con.close con dot is connection.close. I am going to close the connection. Connection con is, this is the step creation data, create connection. I have created the connection, so I have to close the connection. So I am writing here con.close. Now I am going to save the project. Okay, now I am going to run the project. I go to MySQL insert, right click, run as Java application, MySQL insert com.gopal, then OK. Now it is asking ID number. Now I am giving the ID is 101. Enter name. Name I am giving the name Kamlesh. Now it asking enter. Then it will ask department. I am giving the department HR. And now it asking salary. I am giving salary is 35,000. Now it address. I am giving the address Ranchi. Then enter, and you see record saved successfully. Put the record in my database. Now I am going to open my MySQL workbench, and here I am just going to refresh, and you see 101, ID is 101, name is Kamlesh, department is HR, salary is 35,000, address is Rajiv. It is data is filled by using JDBC program. Now I am going to put one more data, and again run as Java application. Here I am giving the ID 102 and name I am giving Monica. Department is HR. Salary is 25,000. Address is Patna. And you see record is saved successfully. Go and check. Monica HR 25,000 Patna, ID is 102. Now one more data I am going to insert, because I will use this table for update record and delete record. Now I am going to insert one more data. Run as Java application. Okay. Now I am giving 103. Name Rohan. Department, giving the purchase. Salary is 30,000. Enter. Address Kanpur. Record saved successfully. I am going to check it. Details. Refresh. Now 103 Rohan purchase. Department is purchase. Salary is 30,000 and address is Kanpur. So I have put the C data in my SQL workbench by using Maven Project in Eclipse IDE. So I think you have understood how to insert data. Here I have written insert, that will insert data. When I write update, then it will update data. When I write here delete, that means I am going to delete the data. So my next project I will show you how to update data. So I have to one more project. Here I will write file new Maven Project, next, archetype quick start, and here I am giving the name MySQL underscore update. Now I am giving the artifact ID MySQL underscore update, and then finish, and then enter here, and you see MySQL update is created. One more project, MySQL underscore update, and here I have to put the dependency in my pom.xml. So for this I have to copy it from last project. Last project is insert. From here you open the pom.xml and copy this link, dependency, and copy it and close this pom.xml and go to my new project is MySQL update. Open the pom.xml and here you put the dependency, and here enter and paste the dependency and save your project. Now I have successfully put the dependency, and also you see the MySQL jar file. Okay, now I am going to run MySQL update and going to close it. This is my SQL update, and here com.gopal, and here now I am going to create a class file. Right click here, new class. I am giving the class name is MySQL underscore update, and I am taking the main method and finish. Now see MySQL update is created, and within the try and catch I will write the JDBC connection. Remember, you always use try and catch for JDBC because you have to avoid the exception. Try and catch, and also pass a message, exception message, system.out.print, and here pass E. So E is the exception message, appear if any exception come. Now here I have to write JDBC connection. First step is class.forName mysql.jdbc.driver, and second step is connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection URL ID and password, and here the two red mark is there, so I have to import the connection. I have to import driver manager, and now connection is complete. Third step is prepare statement. I have to write the prepare statement. PS is equal to con.prepare statement. Here I am writing update. In my update details, prepare statement. Now first red line is there, so I have to import the prepare statement. Now see update details is my table name, and my database name is employee, and I am asking the name, set name, address, and ID. ID is primary key because here see use the ID is the primary key. So without employee ID I cannot change the details of any employee. So here I have said here that set name one question mark, set address question mark, and ID. Now I am going to change the name and address. Here for example I am taking ID number 103. Here name is Rohan and his address is Kanpur. So I am going to change it. In place of Rohan I will write Ramesh, and in place of Kanpur I will write Noida. So I am going to change name and address. So I am writing here name and address. Then I am going to change name and address. Then I have set a ps.set string 1, name. Name is, now I am going to change the name from Rohan to Ramesh. Rohan to Ramesh. So revised name I have to write. Now revised name is Ramesh. From Rohan to Ramesh, and address I am going to change Kanpur to Noida. So here you write it is 2 and address is Noida. So I am going to change name and address, and I have to confirm the ID of that person. So I have to write ps.setInt number 3. This is 1, 2, 3, and ID is 103. You write ID is 103. Now I have completed the prepare statement. Fire a query. Same as I have written earlier. You have to write int z is equal to ps.execute update, and if z is greater than 0, then it will pass. Now I am use if and else. If z is greater than 0, then record update successfully. If z is less than 0, record not updated. So I am writing here if z greater than 0, I'll pass the message record system.out.print record update successfully. If z is less than 0, then I write here system.out.print record not updated, and then I am going to close the connection. Con.close. Now I have completed the project. Now I am going to run the project. Now you see, first you see the data here, Rohan and Kanpur, and address is Kanpur. I am going to change Rohan and Kanpur. In place of Rohan it will come Ramesh, and in place of Kanpur it will come Noida. I am going to run the program. MySQL update. Right click, run as Java application. MySQL update. Okay. And you see record updated successfully. Now I am going to check here, refresh. You see in place Rohan it comes Ramesh, in place Kanpur it comes Noida. So now you have understood how to update a record. In my third project I will show you how to delete a record. So again I have to create a new project. I am creating a new project. New Maven project. Next. Quick start. Next. Now I am giving the name of this project is MySQL delete. Finish. Click here. MySQL delete is created. Now I have to follow the same system. Here I have to put the dependency on pom.xml. I will copy from last project. Here pom.xml. I will copy the dependency. Copy dependency, Ctrl C and close it. Now I will go to my current project, that is MySQL delete, and go to pom.xml. Open it, and here put the dependency. So paste that dependency. Ctrl C. Now save the project. Now I have successfully put the dependencies. Or now I am going to check it whether it is add or not. You see MySQL connector J8.0.32. Okay, fine. I am creating class com.gopal. Right click, new class. I am giving the name of this class MySQL delete, and I will take the main method public static void main and finish. MySQL delete class file is created. I have to follow the same system. Put the JDBC connection in try and catch block. Try, catch. Here I have write exception E, and here write here system.out.print and pass the E. Okay, I have to build JDBC connection, and here I am going to delete one data from my employee table, employee database employee and details table. I have to delete one record. Suppose I am going to delete record number 2, 102, Monica, HR department, salary 25,000 and address is partner. Now I am going to delete of 102 ID. So I have to take input of ID. So I have to use scanner class. I have to take input from user. That's why I am going to write here. Scanner SC is going to scanner system.in, and I am taking input from user. Enter the ID number to delete. I am taking input. Enter the ID number to delete. And here write int ID is equal to int ID is equal to sc.next. Now I will write JDBC connection. First step, class.forName com.mysql.jdbc.driver, and second step is connection.connection.con is equal to driver manager.get connection, and write the URL number. You write connection con is equal to driver manager.get connection and URL, ID and password. And also I have written the table database name. And I have to import connection and driver manager. Import connection, import driver manager. Next is prepare statement. This is first step. This is second step. Now I am going to write third step. Third step is prepare statement. Prepare statement PS is a con dot prepare statement, and I pass the statement delete from my table name is details where ID is equal to question mark. So ID, you have to give the ID number, enter the ID number, so you have to enter the ID number. So ID number is question mark. Here I have to import prepare statement, and you have to write ps.setInt one ID, ps.setInt one question mark is 1 and ID. Because ID number you don't know, ID number you have to enter the ID number. ID number know the user. And now again I have to pass integer z, ps.execute query. I am writing the same thing. Int z is equal to ps.execute query. Now here I have to use again if and else. If z is greater than 0, the record is deleted successfully. If z is less than 0, then it will show ID number is not found. So here I have to write if and else. If I will pass z is greater than 0, system.out.print record deleted successfully. This message will come. System.out.print record deleted successfully. If z is less than 0, then message will come, your ID not found. Here write system.out.print ID not found. ID not found. Now I have to, last step is close connection. So I write con.close. Now I have closed the connection. Now I have completed the project. Now I have to save and run the project. I am going to save it. Now I have to run it. Now you decide which ID number you want to delete. So I am going to run the project. Right click, run as Java application, MySQL_delete. Okay. Now I have to write the ID number. Before that you check your table. Here 101 is Kamlesh, 102 ID is Monica, 103 is Ramesh. Now I am going to delete ID number 102, Monica, HR, Patna and salaries to 25,000. So I put the ID number 102. and enter ID number to delete, enter, and you see record deleted successfully. Go and check the table and refresh it. You see 102 is vanished. That means 102 I have deleted 102. Now I think you have understand how to insert data, how to update data, how to delete data in MySQL Workbench, MySQL by using Java JDBC program by using the Maven project. Hope this video is helpful for you. You learn how to insert data, how to update data, and how to delete data from a database. Requesting to please subscribe my channel and share my video with your friends. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thanks. In my next video, I will show you how to install Oracle database and how to configure Oracle database and how to write Oracle database. Thanks a lot. Please wait for my next video. Thanks a lot. Thanks.